raised in KwaMashu, Lloyd Cele is one of your favorite musicians, but also a family man who's passionate about the empowerment of young people and community development in South Africa.
Many of you will remember Lloyd from the 2010 SA Idols, where he was runner-up. Being in the top 2, Lloyd must have thought he was so close to his dreams. Little did he know that the hard part was about to begin.
Though things did not go as expected after the competition, Lloyd has indeed made his long-desired dream of being a recognized musician come true. Zakeeya recently met up with Lloyd in Johannesburg.
Following on from his successful debut album, One, Lloyd Cele went on to release No Limits. This title turned out to be quite prophetic, because his third album, Grey Matter, achieved simultaneous radio playlisting of 3 new singles in 3 different languages.
Walking on the moonlight, just you and I, never been so free. We're living in a dream tonight.
In the movies, a young talent comes from nowhere, and despite all the odds, he makes it to the top. That's the usual plotline, but is that the case in real life? Lloyd Cele was the runner-up in a major reality show, and he used his second place as a platform for success.
Zakeeya had no difficulty finding Lloyd at the venue. She simply followed the music.
Hello!
How are you?
It is an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Oh, likewise, huh? It's good to finally meet you. Why don't I sing and maybe you can dance?
Lloyd, your life has changed completely thanks to your performance in a reality show. Did you ever think this would happen?
Not at all, you know. I actually took a chance, you know. I decided, after my friends and everybody else and my family kept telling me that, Lloyd, why don't you go and try out for the show, you know? I woke up that morning and I knew the auditions were on. And I said, well, let me just go, and I'm not going to tell anybody. Let me just take a chance and let's see what happens, you know. And I think it came at a perfect time as well, because I wasn't doing very well financially, and I was really struggling. I was doing IT, and I was also doing photography. I was trying to get my hands on many things, you know. So it came in at the perfect time for me, and I was really frustrated because I wanted to do music more than anything else. And I used to sing at restaurants as well, so I was really just trying to get a breakthrough, you know. So I'm glad that it finally I took a chance. That's what it was. I just literally took a chance, and it worked out for me.
What came before? Tell us about your family, your background, the people who inspire you.
There's many people, you know, who've really been instrumental in my life. My mom had me when she was 18 years old. We were staying in KwaMashu back then, and then she was too young to take care of me, so she literally left me in my granny's arms, and she had to go back to school. And my granny became like my mom to me, and my grandfather as well became like my dad. And then after a few years, we decided to relocate to Phoenix. I think at about the age of about 10, 11 years old. And it was so incredible to make that move, because, you know, the family really started getting together. My mom really started coming into the picture as well. She was now old enough to start taking care of me. And so my granny and my mom have been one of my greatest role models for me.
Phoenix has played a huge part in your life. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, Phoenix has really been a great and a major part of my life. More especially the church and the community, you know, the church that I grew up with. That place became a foundation for me, a preparation phase for me to be able to do what I'm doing now. Because, you know, to be able to do what we do, you need confidence, you need to be bold, you really need to be able to be grounded as well, you know, where you know who you are, you know where you're going. So they gave me a lot of those tools, if I can put it that way, and a lot of that foundation for me to be able to go out wherever I may be and do what I do to the best of my ability. But I think I'm getting kind of thirsty having to talk all the time. Maybe we can get something to drink.
But first, you have to teach me the tune.
I gotta teach you something? All right, cool. Very easy. You're gonna play 1, 2.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Okay.
You keep that finger there.
Oh, that one.
That's the last one. All right.
That one.
Yeah. What you just did now. You make it easy for me to love you.
Lloyd, tell us a little bit about your music. How would you describe your style?
My style of music is, it's a mixture of genres, of pop and R&B. You know, my latest album is called Grey Matter, and my passion is really to unite people through music. And I feel like everything that has happened in my life, and even, you know, being married, I'm really proud to be married to somebody outside of my race. She's Indian and I'm black, and I feel like even in my music, you know, I sing in 3 different languages. I sing in isiZulu, in English, and in Afrikaans. And for me, it's all about embracing the diversity of who we are as South Africans. And I feel this is my way of having to fight the struggle of racism through music.
Now I have to ask, you and your wife Janice come from different cultural backgrounds. How did you meet?
Janice and I, we met actually at a church. It was at a youth club. She came over, and strangely enough, I noticed her legs, and I think she has the most beautiful legs ever. And I plucked up the courage to go up to her, and I told her, well, you know, this is who I am. And before you know it, we had so many similarities. She sings, she plays the guitar, she plays the drums. You know, she's really passionate about a lot of things that I'm really passionate about as well, despite the fact that we come from 2 different race groups.
Would you say that your different backgrounds have enriched your life?
Absolutely. The different backgrounds have really enriched my life in so many different ways. As a human being, as a person, I've learned to really respect other cultures, not just the Indian culture, but any culture that's out there. And I think, you know, sometimes we often miss the mark of having to show genuine love towards other people. And despite of where they come from and who they are, just to love them for who they are, you know, and that's, I think, is something that the whole world needs. We all need love, and that's what's going to make the world a better place.
What's your favorite Indian dish?
I have a few dishes that I can never see my life without, especially biryani. You know, I can never see myself without having roti with kebabs. You know, dalgos. You know, what else? The chicken palau. I love chicken palau. With biryani, mutton is my favorite. And it's got to have dal with it, and some sambals, and a little bit of pickle. And my favorite pickle, obviously, is mango pickle.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I can't stop thinking about biryani after you mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
Should we go grab a bite?
Yeah, let's do that.
Lloyd is spreading his wings as a stage performer by taking the title role in a dramatized version of the life and times of the Prince of Motown, Marvin Gaye. Let's Get It On is a 2-hour narrative concert showcasing Lloyd's talents as a singer and actor.
Although the peak of his career was in the 70s, the late Marvin Gaye still has a huge global following. A stage production is bringing this man's life and music to the stage, and Lloyd is playing the lead. How do you feel about playing Marvin Gaye?
I was like, yes, I was very excited. I mean, even up to now, I can't believe that, you know, I have such an incredible honor and a privilege, you know, to sing the songs of the legendary Marvin Gaye.
So the role will be demanding acting and singing. How do you feel about this challenge?
I really am looking forward to it. You know, I'm somebody who loves challenges. I love to try new things, you know, and I think this is going to be a great opportunity for me to grow.
Lloyd, thank you so much for sharing your amazing journey with us. I look forward to working with you very soon.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Lloyd Cele is someone who doesn't look for instant success, but he does believe in making the best of every opportunity. He's shown that you can always be a winner, even if you come second, as long as you're never satisfied with giving second best.